In the tale of Snow White, written in Germany by the Brothers Grimm in 1852, and many other fairy tales like this, there is a story deeply woven into the fabric of human DNA, of a lost paradise, a repressed feminine energy looking to be accepted, and a man looking for someone to start a new story with. This is because that story is the story of humanity, and even if history books try to erase it, it cannot, because it is within us all, as we play these scenarios out in our day-to-day life as a reflection of this limited story. It's not until humanity moves through the veil of doubting one's feelings that the so-called fairy tales will be seen as something more than a childish dream, rather than a map or compass towards our awakening, helping guide us back to unravel the truth and take back what was once forgotten. I will endeavour to give you what the Palladians see as a mirror to these fairy tales of humanity's lost history, to understand where we came from. This will also gift us the inner power we forgot. To rewrite the story and break the spell that has kept the power of our imagination repressed, which was the key to freeing ourselves. Once upon a time refers to eons ago, before time was invented. There was a beautiful land of harmony, where those that looked after all as the seers did so from their hearts as guides rather than rulers. This land we could call Lemuria, but there were many other places that existed in these times that you might have referred to as the Garden of Eden. The main focus of the story is Snow White, representing the innocence of humanity and the feminine side, fair and caring. She leads from the heart and not from the mind. She is totally connected to the land, just as humanity was before the fall of Lemuria, where she could telepathically talk to animals, which is a connection through vibrationally meeting another from the heart and feeling into each other. This is represented by her singing to the animals and the animals responding. She lived in a palace which was overthrown by an evil stepmother, representing a repressed feminine side, as the queen only looked outside herself to find the validation of what she couldn't see within herself. Thus the mirror on the wall represents our reality reflecting back to us exactly how we feel about ourselves. The evil queen then sends a huntsman to kill Snow White and take her heart, representing the awareness that the feminine side of us works through the heart. The huntsman chose not to, because deep down, the masculine doesn't want to kill off humanity's feminine side, even if it is in fear of the inverted feminine power. And so the huntsman saw the innocence held within Snow White and decided instead to try to trick the evil queen. Snow White then came across 7 dwarfs living and working in the forest. Each had an emotion as a name, which represents humanity needing to love all the emotions aligned with their 7 chakras for them to feel safe in this world. When the nurturing side of humanity is awoken through the feminine power, we will find security within ourselves, because if we denied a part of us, it would cause chaos and invert us into grasping for power outside of us, just as the evil queen did. The dwarfs also worked in mines digging for treasure. This represents our integration of all of our emotions, allowing us to find our inner gold, which gives us hidden gems living in the cave of Brahma, a space of embryonic fluid at the top of our spine, which then accessed through love can connect us with all other dimensions in this universe. The queen, who was deceiving herself that she couldn't find power unless she controlled others, then tried to deceive Snow White to bite into an apple. As Snow White chose to trust the evil queen, this represents our denial of our intuition and our wanting to trust others over ourselves. The bite of the apple, which represents source energy, means the point where humanity nurtured themselves by an outside reality only, ignoring their feelings, which only poisoned us with fear, because without an inner balance, fear is needed to bring one back into balance. To buy into this fear meant authenticity couldn't exist, and therefore our feminine side, which holds a connection to all through love, was denied, putting it to sleep. The only way to awaken Snow White was for a knight to kiss her, which is likened to a logical masculine mind finally letting go enough of the fight to see the purity of the feminine power, and to be brave enough and vulnerable enough to connect again through love, to help the feminine side of ourselves to feel safe to live in this physical world. Thus, the happy ever after means we will never return back to the separated fear-based version of ourselves again.